Hey there, plant lovers! Welcome back to our channel, where we talk about all things succulents and houseplants. In this video, we'll explore the reasons behind yellowing leaves and what you can do to keep your plants healthy and green. First, let's talk about the natural reasons why houseplant leaves might turn yellow. Unlike outdoor trees that change with the seasons, houseplants live in a more controlled environment, so they're not as affected by seasonal changes. However, some plants may still shed older leaves at the end of their growing season. If you notice yellowing on the lower leaves while new growth looks healthy, it could be a sign that the plant is just shedding the old to make way for the new. But if the yellowing is widespread, it's time to dig deeper. Widespread yellowing can indicate a more serious issue, especially if it's affecting new growth or if leaves are dropping rapidly. Along with yellowing, watch out for other symptoms like wilting, spots, or stunted growth. One of the most common reasons for yellowing leaves in houseplants is overwatering. When you overwater, the soil gets super wet, pushing out the oxygen that roots need to breathe. This leads to root rot, where the roots turn brown and mushy. As the roots break down, they can't absorb water and nutrients, and the leaves turn yellow. If this is the case, stop watering right away and let the soil dry out completely. Check if the pot has drainage holes to make sure the extra water can escape. Also, dump out any water that's collected in saucers or decorative pots. If the root rot is really bad, cut off the damaged part and repot the plant with fresh, well-draining soil. On the flip side, underwatering can also cause yellowing leaves. When plants don't get enough water, they can't transport nutrients from the soil to their leaves, leading to dehydration and yellowing. You'll also notice dry, crispy leaf edges and slow growth. To fix this, start watering more regularly. A good rule of thumb is to water when the top 1-2 inches of soil feel dry. Make sure to water thoroughly, allowing the excess to drain out. If your plant is severely dehydrated, give it a good soak, and then let it dry out completely before watering again. Plants need a good mix of nutrients like nitrogen, iron, magnesium, and potassium to stay healthy. If they don't get enough, the leaves can start to yellow. Each nutrient deficiency has its own pattern of yellowing. For example, nitrogen deficiency often starts with older leaves turning pale yellow, while iron deficiency affects new growth. If you think nutrient deficiency might be the problem, try using a balanced liquid fertilizer, as directed on the package. You should also test your soil's pH, because extreme pH levels can mess with nutrient uptake. Houseplants need the right amount of light to thrive. Too little light can cause yellowing because the plant cannot photosynthesize properly. If your plant looks leggy with smaller leaves and a paler color, it might not be getting enough light. Move it to a brighter spot or use a grow lamp to help it out. But too much light can be a problem too. Direct sunlight can cause sunburn, leading to yellow or bleached spots. If you notice this, try moving your plant to a spot with indirect light or use sheer curtains to soften the harsh rays. Houseplants like a stable environment, and sudden changes can stress them out. If your plant is near a drafty window or air conditioning vent, it might experience temperature fluctuations that cause yellowing leaves. Too much or too little humidity can both lead to yellowing leaves. If the air is too dry, the leaves can turn yellow and crispy. If it's too humid, you could get fungal issues like root rot or powdery mildew. Try to keep humidity levels between 30–50%. You can use a humidifier or a pebble tray to increase humidity or improve airflow to reduce it. Pests like mealybugs and spider mites feed on plant sap, causing stress and discoloration. Diseases like root rot or powdery mildew can also lead to yellowing. If you suspect pests, isolate the plant and treat it with insecticidal soap or neem oil. For diseases, remove the affected leaves and make sure you're watering properly. And there you have it, a comprehensive guide to why your houseplant leaves might turn yellow and what you can do about it. If you found this information helpful, give us a thumb up and subscribe for more plant care tips and tricks. If you have any questions or want to share your experiences with houseplant care, leave us a comment below. Happy gardening!
For more, you can find us at succulentsbox.com or on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest.